Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So today we check out the MXR analog chorus, and on the next video following this one we are going to put it head to head to the JHS 3 series chorus pedal. Not a lot of difference in price, about $130 for the JHS, and I believe these ones are about $149 or $159. The link will be in the description below for Long McQuaid, and you can check out the price of this MXR. I'm actually going to be able to get this one for about $10 cheaper because it's a rental unit. Now, these MXR pedals do also support a battery internal, but you will have to remove the 4 screws and install one. A little inconvenient compared to Boss, obviously. You know, one thumb screw, poof, it's there, right? And many other pedals out there in the market are pretty simple to get into. These, a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but the battery is going to last you a long time. Just make sure to unplug your cables when not in use, or it's probably going to drain the battery like the Boss ones do. But even that I cannot confirm or verify. So, but as a safety, I would just say, yeah, unplug it when not in use if you're running a battery on it. This way your battery is going to stay good for a long time. So anyway, it's cute, it's blue, it's analog. It has a low cut filter as well as a high cut filter. You've got level control, rate, and depth. And I have this set on a setting that I found that I really liked in the store. And I thought, let's start with that, and then we'll monkey around with the rest of it. And I'm curious to see how this works out on my amp too, because I played on an Orange 35 RT with an SG standard. Today we're using a Telecaster Affinity. It's my new one that I just recently got, and I'm still addicted to this guitar. But let's see what it's like. So this is the clean. No other extra effects on, no reverbs, no nothing. That was bridge, so middle. And the neck. Alright, let's turn on the pedal and see what we got. So as far as the low and high cut goes, let's see how that's going to work for us. So it is going to add or remove some bass. A little extra bite or remove some of that bite. Depth. There's the level on 0. here's my opinion. It's an all-metal enclosure. It's built for gigging. It's built for abuse. The knobs are nice and stiff to turn, like they're not super tight, but you know, they're very fluid and they're very resistive, so they can hold their placement really, really well, okay? They're not loose by any means. I love the idea of the low and the high cut filter on this. Now, even the chorus ensemble from Boss had this sort of thing, and the Super Chorus had one, but the Super Chorus was more of, you either went to the left or to the right. You couldn't split the difference or combo, contour them together. I mean, and to do that on the stacked pots on the ensemble was kind of a little bit weird, right? But I also didn't really like the amounts of, or lack of, amounts of rates and depths within either one of those Boss ones as much as I like this. This has got a lot of flexibility. Now, I would never use a high rate chorus anyways. Sounds more like a tremolo than anything. But to be able to dial in that sweet spot just where you want it, I like it. Okay, now I'm not opposed to Boss pedals, trust me. I mean, I love Boss, but I wanted an analog chorus, and you know, to get an analog chorus out of Boss now, the only way to get it, like a pure analog one, is to actually go with a Wazacraft. And I'm like, I am not spending that kind of ludicrous cash on a friggin' Wazacraft pedal, right? So we just can't get the analog choruses anymore out of Boss unless you can find a used one somewhere or brand new old stock, right? And I really liked the Boss analog choruses back in the day, but they're not doing them anymore, and the Waza line is so bloody expensive. I didn't even bother to take it out of the case to even try it, because it wasn't even on the books for the amount of money that I want to spend and am also able to spend on a chorus pedal at this point. And like I said, I wanted an analog. I don't mind digital stuff either, but some things just shouldn't go digital, and analog is kind of one. Choruses are kind of one of them. But anyways, overall though, I think that the pedal definitely deserves a really nice, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. Nothing is actually perfect, and as far as getting access to the battery compartment, that's a royal pain in the neck that you have to actually have a Phillips screwdriver on hand, you know, and you have to actually remove all 4 screws just to get out a flipping battery. You know, that is something that they need to put a battery hatch door in of some sort, or some other easier way. Maybe, you know, just half of a plate, just big enough to, you know, or a quarter of a plate, you know, where the battery lives, and maybe quick release system of some sort to get access to the battery. That would be a nice upgrade that they could do to all their pedals that are able to use batteries inside like this one, because it would make it so much simpler for the touring musician. It's going to be easier for the regular home guy, whatever, okay? That's why it is going to lose a little bit of mark on that, because it can support a battery. It's a pain in the butt to get to it. That's kind of where I'm at on that one. Anyways, so, but otherwise, yeah, I quite like it. I'm very much interested. If I do buy this thing in the end, I will let you guys know. I still need to put it up against the JAS for you guys, and just to see, you know, what the differences are, and, you know, is it worth me still keeping the JHS, which I'm currently renting as well right now. Should I buy it, or should I go to the MXR? I may be leaning to the MXR more so, because I do have that ability for the bass and treble cuts, right? The filters. Something that's not available in the JHS, but then again, it's not just about that when you're looking at a pedal. It's about what it actually can do with the rates and depths and the level control, right? That's the more main key thing, because you can always control other cuts by using a pedal EQ or EQing your amp, whatever, right? So there's always a way around everything. So that's what it comes down to. But, and I've had some MXR stuff in the past, and MXR is really good stuff, you know. And these stomp switches are really good. They're not cheap by any means. They last the long haul. So anyways, we'll definitely let you know if I do buy it. But for now, this is my video, and I would recommend it if this is something that's to your flavor. If it's not to your flavor, then hey, you know, that's fine. There's always other options out there. But if you're looking for inexpensive at this point and you want a name brand pedal that's a well-known brand, you're looking at MXR and JAS and as well as Fender in a chorus pedal that are your three cheapest options out there right now. Okay, as far as, you know, quality, well-known brands, right? And being inexpensive at the same time. So, but if you're looking for even cheaper than that, well, yeah, that's what Amazon's for, and Wish.com and Banggood and everybody else who sells these aftermarket things, and nothing wrong with a lot of them either. Some of them are quite surprisingly good. But if you are the kind of a brand name kind of person, then yeah, those are your three cheapest options right now for a chorus pedal. And I did not like the Fender one myself, honestly. I didn't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. And this one here from JHS, I've been kind of hemming and hawing about, which is why I'm still in search for a better chorus, and this may just fit the bill for me. But in the meantime, that's it. That's all. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Check the link in the video description for the MXR, because it'll have all the info on Long & McQuaid's website. If you don't live in Canada, well, you're on your own with Guitar Center, Amazon, and whoever else sells MXR. But if you are Canadian, I would recommend dealing with Long & McQuaid. They are awesome. Away you go. So, catch you on the next one.